Well, 78 was my first year driving under the management of John Shepherd. Now, John was a great stickler for immaculate preparation. His cars were always beautiful as a new pin. They were polished. Everything had to be just so. And it really had a great effect on the team, because anyone in the racing team who was, I guess, part of that always felt good about themselves and good about the cars, because they were presented so beautifully. I drove that year for the first time with Jimmy Richards.
I think that at this stage, I think our biggest threat will come from Colin Bond, as a matter of fact. I think he's got his car pretty well organised. I think Moffat's due for a bit of a bomb out. I'll give him 40 or 50 laps. I think the two Brian Hodgson cars probably in the same boat. Johnny Harvey and Charlie O'Brien's car should be in the same spot.
The race starts, of course, you're emotionally charged and you've got this great idea about how it's all going to unfold, but then you've got to be patient, and it takes hours. It takes 6 hours out there of total concentration, total focus before it sort of begins to get to the closing stages of that race. I think the only thing as a racing driver you can do is to take it lap by lap, not to get too carried away with where you are at that particular point in time. So as you get down to the last handful of laps, naturally enough, being human, you are thinking about, okay, I've got to go over the top of this mountain a couple of more times. You go up that mountain straight, you get up to the top of the mountain, okay, we've got that lap done. And finally, when you do it in that last lap, the relief starts to set in as you're coming around the top of that mountain the very last time, because you can coast to the finishing line from there.
Peter Trump, today you have won $55,000.
Winning's a very interesting sort of word. I mean, people think that every time you go out you're going to win. Well, of course, that's quite impossible, because there's all these other people out there with a similar idea, and it's only one person's going to get there that particular weekend. I did go through a period of time at that race where I just couldn't lose it. I mean, I nursed the car home a couple of times with different problems, and the car refused not to win.